So, did you find anything?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site.
And have you found traces of our holy founder?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matteo.
Frescoes? Tell me more.
He was shown having his face painted by a native.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to them. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence.
I see. I will do my best to...
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother
Virgil.
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they... We demand that you hand them over to us immediately.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma. But since you refuse to comply with our orders...
Death to the heretics! Full of poison on my brain. And let's go! Potion if you want to cast more spells. It's favor.
I just fought my own brothers in the fact that the Inquisition is after us.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus, even if these men were the last forces.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed with... There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will...
I suppose I could use what I learned about her to persuade, and I could bring Petrus with me.
That would be most helpful. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure... And I will meet you at the palace in...
Understood.
Ah, Your Excellency. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and...
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, but they also represent a great upheaval. We must first verify their authenticity. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. I understand how shocking these discoveries are.
But the tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but the political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. And who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
I understand your doubts, Your Eminence. But you yourself asked me to conduct the investigation. It seems to me that the best way to address this matter would be for you to go to the place yourself. Then you will see that what I have described to you is true.
I suppose you would not suggest such a thing if you had lied to me. But you are right. I need to see for myself what...
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminis was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, and finally he attacked us.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extreme, but I fear these attacks are just a reflection of...
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way.
You surprise me, Petrus, yet your words seem sincere.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future, which you hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet in the end, he revealed what he knew.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about it. After careful consideration, I have decided that it will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
I don't doubt it, my dear. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency.